Hey everybody, come on in, come on in. This is April TCG fam. Come on in. This is April TCG fam. Come on in. All right. Hey everybody. This is April TCG fam. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, I hope everyone's doing fine. I'm just getting set up here on my computer. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Okay. Can someone type hello for me? Someone type hello for me. Okay. Someone type hello. I don't see any comments. All right, so let's see. Oh, there you. Okay, there's someone. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Thank you, Russell. All right, so I just wanted to talk about. This is like a late night recap of what's going on in the courtroom in Atlanta. So, how are you doing, Russell, and everyone else? Okay, so yeah, so I just wanted to do a late night recap, and I took a few notes, and so we can actually have a conversation together. Hi, Jiron. How are you doing? Also, okay, so I want to first say, let's talk about Woody. Okay, let's talk about Woody. Woody is shady. He is so shady. What's up, Blake? How are you doing? Okay, so Woody is so shady. I watched the original interrogation. Troy, what's up? What's up? What's quote of the day? You tell me, Troy. Okay, so I watched the original interrogation, and it's like this guy, Woody, he was just volunteering information. The detectives told him probably 9 times. They said, okay, we cannot cut any deals with you, okay? Because this guy was in there, all he was thinking about was himself. He had gotten stopped with his a license, suspended license, and something else about the car, but it wasn't like a stolen, it was his girlfriend's vehicle. And you know, that's pretty simple, right? But he decided in the interrogation room that he was going to give all this other information. And he actually said at one point, he said, okay, I got some information about, what did he say? I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought there. So he said, I got some information about something going down tonight. It's about a murder. I mean, he just kept like giving them information, and they weren't even interested in this information at first. It seemed like, they were trying to like hint to him like, stop, we can't cut any deals, why are you giving this information to us, right? That's what it seemed like. They were like, the female detective, she was just like, look, and she was talking loud, she was like, we cannot offer you anything, we don't have the ability to offer you anything, because she was just probably so surprised that um they were that this guy was, volunteering all this information. It was just ridiculous. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Hello, this is April, and you are my TCG fam tonight. We are just discussing or doing a recap of, we're doing a recap of the Young Thug trial this week. Right, he is very shady. Right, Lyrical Rose, he is very shady. I mean, this guy was actually volunteering information, right? He was like, I'll give you names, what time this murder is about to happen tonight. I mean, he was just, something's wrong with him. He's like a stubborn teenager, he's just like, I couldn't believe that this guy, like, where in the world do people choose their homies, their friends? Where do you gotta choose the right people? I mean, and if you're doing some shady stuff, or if you're doing some wrong stuff, like, make sure your group is tight, and have a small group. Never have everybody that, you can't take everybody with you. It's just crazy. So yeah, but this week in court was crazy. This week was absolutely crazy. So yeah, Woody, so now he's in the courtroom trying to clean up what he's already done, and they're trying to get him. But you know what? I'm telling you, I cannot wait for Mr. Steele and Mr. Adams and Mr. Sharp. I will give it to Mr. Sharp. Mr. Sharp is not afraid of Judge Glenville. He is speaking up. But yeah, I cannot wait for Mr. Steele to chime in and do their cross-examination. I cannot wait. So yeah, so he's gonna get it. Mr. Steele's gonna come up there. They're gonna get him. And you know what? Let's talk about this judge. Let's talk about how he is working for the state. I mean, it's very clear. It's very clear. I can't believe how this judge is sitting up there. Oh my goodness. He is just, it's like at a certain point you would think that his girlfriend is Miss Love. Like, really. You would think that that's his wife. I mean, he is just kissing her butt. Who in the world does she think she is? This is crazy. And yes, you remember Friday, Mr. Sharp said he told the judge that they were like their body movement and their hand gestures, when Woody was being questioned, and they would just go, oh, like put their hand on the desk, and just lean, like, and all this stuff. It's so unnecessary. It's unprofessional, and it's just not necessary. And yes, they are leading the jurors. Imagine if you're a juror, you're sitting there, and here's Miss Love and the other attorneys and all of the state's people, and they're like trying to be intimidating, and they're like rolling their eyes, doing all this head movement, and just being so unprofessional. Like, it would be intimidating for some folks. And one thing about it, I'm happy that Woody is acting like a stubborn little teenager with them, because it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. They don't know what to do with that guy. April TCG. Hey, Shani. Yeah, so that's just crazy. But let's get back to Judge Glenville for a minute. Okay, so this guy is got it in for him, because Mr. Steele, he's not going to, even after this trial, he's not going to let this go. He's not going to let this go. Um, this man is working for the state. Okay, and let me tell you, what about the public defender that was supposed to be representing Woody? And I'm not talking about the man that was the original public defender for him. I'm talking about the female with the green. She had all green on. Okay, so she comes in. Did you see now? If I'm on stand and my supposed to be lawyer is conversing with the state, okay, that's crazy. Oh, but you know what? Think about it. He actually is a witness for the state. So I guess that makes sense because, public defenders, they work for the state. But still, she was supposed to have been defending Woody as in a criminal type of way. So, yeah, that did make sense. But I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't be comfortable. Um, it was just so unprofessional. I'm surprised the judge didn't say, pause it or, and just correct that. Was she talking with the state's attorneys? It was ridiculous. So yeah, that's crazy. What do you guys think about this week? Anybody want to chime in? Yeah. So let's see what else we can point out of what happened this week. I mean, it's so much happened this week. It was just so crazy. So let me just look at some notes I took. What about himself? Yeah. Yeah, Woody. So Mr. Tattletale is what Woody is. Some people say snitch, but the reason I say tattletale is because this guy reminds me of, those little bad boys that always tell. They're the first one to open their mouth, but they're the main ones to, say something, right? But they're right in the mix when everything is happening. When you're doing the dirty, they're right in the mix. But then when when you're caught, they're like the first person says, "Oh, I know who did it." That reminds me of Woody, those little boys, and I bet he was that little kid when he was growing up too. It's funny. So yeah, that is just funny. So we're going to call him Shady Woody. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? I cannot wait for this hearing tomorrow. I cannot wait. And you guys, let me tell you, I'm going to do a recap tomorrow night. I'll probably do it video form. I seem to be better with the videos. But yeah, I'll definitely do a recap of the highlighted moments for tomorrow as well. Be involved there. Right. Yep. Quickly pointing the finger. Sure are. I mean, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. This is the craziest thing. I feel really bad for Young Thug because he's definitely not getting a fair trial. For real. He's not getting treated fairly in this Georgia justice system. It's ridiculous. And let me tell you about Fani Willis. I can't stand Fani Willis. And I'm going to tell you why I can't stand her. Now, public officials, when they're voted in, what they do is they want to do something big to shock everybody, like, oh, we made the right choice voting her in. So that's why she did this, the things that she's doing with Young Thug. Trump, I don't know about that, but I know Young Thug, and the reason I'm saying I know Young Thug, as far as her reasoning behind, trying to get him. What about all the other gangs? What about all the other folks in Atlanta? Are you kidding me? All these gangs? Why Young Thug? Why YSL? You know why? Because of the money that they're bringing in. Because he's a known name. That's why. I guarantee you she's not trying to go after every gang in Atlanta. No, it's even bigger gangs than that in Atlanta. So what in the world? Why does she does she pinpoint this gang? Why? Because he's got a name. Because honestly, in the world of hip hop, in my opinion, people, and not just hip hop, but any type of creative art, people write about what they know. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what, you know, so if you were trying to clean up Atlanta and get rid of gangs and stuff like that, then why in the world are you going after all the other ones? You're not, because you want to get this named person that's going to blast your name, have your name all over the country. Just like with Trump, you know, when she prosecuted Trump, her name was all over CNN, Fox, just all over the news, right? So that's what she wants. She wants her name to be big, because these public officials, when they're voted in, they want to get higher and higher. They want to reach as high as they can. You know what I'm saying? So this was her goal. So she's doing exactly what she wanted to do. And I feel bad that Young Thug is being used to for her to get recognized. It's just crazy. So yeah, I feel bad for him. Hopefully Mr. Steele, and then, you know, Mr. Steele is a good attorney. That man is so good. But the only thing is that, and guys, please hit the like button as you come in, okay? Thank you all so much for being here. But Mr. Steele is a good attorney. He's just not given a fair chance either. I mean, dealing with Judge Glanville, what it's just so hard to watch. It's so frustrating because, I mean, he is so unfair. He's not doing the right thing as a judge. Judges are supposed to be neutral and do their job, and that's just not the case in this situation. So yes, I just wanted to give a little recap, and I thought I had taken some notes, but I kind of ran through everything so quickly. And now I guess we'll get back on Woody, Mr. Selfish, thinking about himself in that interrogation room anyway. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm April, and this is TCG, April TCG. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be covering things that's going on in the world, in the United States world, and kind of making light of situations. I'm a very nosy person, so we're going to get all into people's business. If they make it to the news, we're going to put it on YouTube. So that's what we're doing. All right, and check out my birthday shout-outs. We do famous birthday shout-outs. And by the way, happy birthday to Tupac. It was his birthday today. Rest in peace. And that's funny, Trump and Gunna's birthday is on the same day. That was yesterday. Or no, excuse me. That was, yeah, it was Saturday. It was yesterday. No, it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. Trump and Gunna. You know what? I haven't heard anything about Trump since he was found guilty in New York. It's the funniest things are going on right now in politics. Politics are really funny right now. All right, so how's everybody tonight? How's everybody doing? Wow, look at these. Some of you are so crazy with these comments. Okay, so this Nate 420, when did you transition? Do you tuck? That's what he wrote. Yeah, that's some funny stuff. So I am not, what is it called? Transgender? I'm not a transgender. Okay, so let's see. Yep, I'm full woman, all woman, all natural, all natural. Let me stand up. Okay, all natural. No manliness here. I am cool, and yeah, I am considered, I guess, a home girl, but I'm not a man at all. Hey, lyrical. All right. So, does anyone have anything that they want to talk about these this trial that's going on? Who's in a relationship gets a what? Who's in a relationship gets a piggyback ride from another man? What do you mean a piggyback ride? Is that a red flag? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, what trial? The trial, Young Thug's trial, Nate. Krusty Krab, yeah. What does that mean? Okay, so this chat is for 18 years or older. Okay, this is a late night adult chat. 18 years or older. Okay. Oh boy. You know, I've been wanting to go live. I think I'm going to go live at night because um, it's a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Yeah, so thank everybody for coming in. Please hit the like button. Uh, yeah, we're not worried about it. We're not worried about trolls and things like that. I really don't care about that stuff, to be quite honest. Yeah, because I want to converse, though, with the adults about stuff that's going on. Okay, thanks, Nate. Nate, you said you're 22? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, welcome in, Nate. All right. So, who's been is I guess everyone is following the Young Thug trial. I'm assuming. I didn't get to title it. I was going live on my computer, but I couldn't something was going on with my camera, so I had to go live on this device, and so I couldn't title it. I wanted to title it so we can get more people in here, but I didn't get to do that. So, but yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Just News. Yeah, be sure to subscribe. I got more to come. I just ran through my list of things I was going to talk about. It was mainly about Woody and just the highlights of this week. And honestly, the highlights of this week for the Young Thug trial was Woody. so, so yeah, Woody is shady. He's funny. Woody has his own English language. Woody has his own English language. Woody is just, he's trying his best to clean up what he's already done. And, you know, he's making a fool of himself. But, yeah, it's his own fault. After watching that interrogation, it's his own fault because he just volunteered that information. They didn't even ask him what he was giving them. They didn't ask for that. So, and that's another thing too, like when you're on, if you don't want people to know something, okay, if you don't want people to know something, don't give extra information, okay? So if you don't want people to know something, just keep your answers straight to the point. You know, yes, no, I don't recall. Don't even, like, people talk, like sometimes Woody isn't up there and he's trying to, you know, be smart, right? And then all of a sudden he's, you know, he's being sarcastic, right? And the guy, you know, they'll ask him a yes or no question and he's like, well, I don't know because they were in the house at 9 p.m. and I mean I was already gone, you know. So he's thinking he's helping himself, right? But he's really not. He's hurting himself with all that the extra wording, the extra words. It's not necessary. Don't do that. Right, you can't understand him. You can't. It's funny. He's got his own language. Boy. To get to a house or car. I missed that. Oh, that's about that question. Yeah, I'm not sure about that question there. Hi, Jacqueline. All right, again, everybody, be sure to hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So this is really my first live about these the court cases and the trials and, you know, the things that I've been posting about lately. My channel was originally a garden channel, and what I was doing was, instead of just being out in my garden planting and, you know, doing those things, it's kind of boring for a lot of people. So I was trying to entertain people. I was like doing songs and like creating little videos with the songs playing and dancing in the garden, all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was fun, it was funny, and at the same time it was like teaching people how to grow food, you know, grow your own food. But it just, not a lot of people were watching. So during the pandemic, I was, like I said, I am kind of nosy. So during the pandemic, I was watching a lot of news, and because I was working from home, so I was watching a lot of news, and you know, with the stuff that's going on now, it's just funny how everything is just unbelievable, right? So I just thought, okay, let me just post videos about, you know, just bring the humor out of real life situations that's going on right now, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing the humor out of these crazy situations. And right now, the Young Thug trial is quite humorous. I mean, you have to really admit it. Um, Woody is he's a character. This guy is so funny. This guy is so funny. You know, I have so many friends that have told me that they didn't know who Young Thug was until this trial. Can you believe that? Yeah, I liked a few of his hits, his singles rather. They were hits, especially the one that he did with Rich Homie Quan. I love that. This was around, I think, actually, this was around 2015 when this song came out. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the song right now, but I love that song. I didn't know who the other person was, because I didn't listen to Rich Homie Quan, but um, yeah, a lot of people don't know who these guys are unless you're, you know, from the South, unless you're right here in Atlanta, then of course, you know, but other people, they didn't really listen. A lot of people don't listen to um, like trap music and stuff like that. But I like all kind of music. I'm a musical person. I like R&B. I like pop. I love hip hop. Love hip hop. Yeah, reggae, go-go music, um, just all sorts of music. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get a little more comfortable, guys, because I'm a little nervous on this first live. But yeah, as I was saying, so this is my first live, not, this is my first live sitting here at my desk. Let me say that. Because I'm usually, you'll see me with dirt in my previous videos. Yeah, go-go music. You like go-go music? Lyrical? Yeah. Caitlin, can you stop typing root beer? Caitlin, can you stop typing that? So again, this chat is for 18 years or older. You said block them. Okay. Let's see if I can get some information here. I've had a long day, so I've got my shades on. And as I said, I'm a little nervous, so don't mind that. There were so many things that I was going to talk about this evening. I mean, I've ran through my little list for real. Like, I wanted to be on here for a while, you know, for a little bit and converse with everybody. Did I remove all the mess? Oh my gosh, I think I removed everything. I did not just do that. Let me fix this, folks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so on my end, when I timed her out, or the Caitlin out, it just like retracted all of my comments. But yeah, you came through, Lyrical Rose. Let me grab my notepad so we can talk some more. Okay, so all right, again, I appreciate you guys coming in and being patient there. I appreciate that. Okay, you can still see them on your end. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lyrica Rose. You too. Have a good night. Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look, I'm yawning. All right, well, thank you all so much for coming in. And I think I'm gonna stay on here for just a little bit longer. I found some information. So what I've been doing is getting public records, pulling public records from different counties in the state of Georgia. And the reason Georgia is because that's where I live. So that's why I'm doing investigating Georgia, because it's really shady here. Some of these counties, these public officials, these public servants. And the reason public officials, public servants is because as taxpayers, that's, you know, we pay them for the service that we receive. So we pay them for them to do their job, the service that we receive. So that's why I'm just, you know, just making sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that's why I said I don't like Fani, and I don't know her personally. I don't like her on a. My feelings are not based on her on a personal level. They're based on what she's doing in her career, with her career. I don't like that she had an in-office affair on our tax dollars, right? That is crazy. I don't like that. No matter what she says about Um, the funds, that is misappropriation all the way. Misappropriation of funds. I mean, it's very clear. So that was crazy. Um, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna give myself a little time to gather. I'll take some better notes next time, guys, because like I said, I just kind of ran through everything, and I checked my notepad. I mean, these are the topics I wanted to go over. So I guess I was gonna kind of ad lib, but yeah, we kind of went over everything. So I think I'm gonna do it on a daily basis versus, waiting for the whole week to go live. I think I may try to do it on a daily basis, maybe. It depends on how many people involve themselves, because I don't want to be sitting here talking to myself. So, or I may not do it on a date. It just, you know what? It depends on what goes on. It depends on what goes on in that day. How about that? Because if nothing goes on, then it's no sense of, you know, coming on here talking, right? So, yeah. So I hope how's everybody's Sunday? Oh, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Sorry about that. I forgot. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. If there are any fathers in here, happy Father's Day. I hope you all enjoyed your day. Yeah. As fathers are so special, right? Very special. Fathers are special people. I love my father. God rest his soul. I love my father. So yeah, fathers, you all are very important, very valuable to your children's lives. So always remember that. Okay, so let's practice the intro. I'm going to practice my intro on this is for my videos that I'll upload, because I do upload a lot of videos. You all can subscribe and like this video if you don't mind as you come in or as you're going out. Welcome to my channel. This is April TCG fam. Okay, you're my fam, TCG fam, because my channel's name is April the Cool Gardener. So April TCG. Okay, so you're my TCG fam. So welcome. But yeah, so the beginning of my videos that I upload, I'll be saying like, this is April TCG fam, you know? So, yeah, so you're my TCG fam. So that's going to be my little niche. TCG fam, right? Okay. Oh, it's funny. I'm blushing. Why? This is crazy. So what did everybody do today? I think everybody, oh my gosh, my little TCG fam kicked everybody out. Made everybody run away. Okay. Okay, for those that are coming in, how was your day? How was Father's Day for all the fathers? How was everybody's Sunday? I hope everybody had a great Sunday. Right. This is my fan, guys. So guys, be sure to like the video and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do mostly uploaded videos that I create, and I think I'm going to start going live here at my desk. So bear with me. This was my first time sitting down, you know, almost, I guess I'll say face to face, you know, not outside in the garden. So this is new to me. Yeah, but happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Word, that's right, word. Now you sound old school. I love pancakes. You sound old school. I used to, yeah, word, right? That's what we used to say, word. So we used to say word and word up, chilling. That was our word. What you doing? I'm chilling. And what else? What's up? What's up? What else? We used to say a lot of stuff. I still say, honestly, I still like fly. I still use the word fly. You know, like I'm a fly girl, you know, fly. I love fly guy. I love that. So yeah, language can show how old the person is. But yeah, for sure, word, respect. Okay. All right, so I didn't get to title my live. I was talking about the trial this week, the Young Thug trial, for anyone who may not have been in at the start of the video. Just talking about Woody and his funny self, and his little own language that he's created. And then I was talking about the original interrogation. So watching the original interrogation, and I'll just kind of touch bases a little bit of what we were discussing earlier. So to me, Woody volunteered information. They did not ask him, and he just spoke way too much. Yeah, he spoke way too much. But they did not ask him. He actually just volunteered all that information. So you got to watch who you have around you. You know, your people, your crew, people that you let into your private lives. You got to watch. You got to watch that. Especially now, if you're, even if you're not in a gang or doing, you know, living that life on the edge, you know, no matter what, you know, letting people into your home, just anybody into your private life, like make sure you know people, you know, and even if you know people, like realize the character of people. So if you see someone, like say if you work with someone, people build friendships with people that they work with, some people, and if you work with someone that you may have seen at work, you know, they're talking about people behind their backs and stuff like that, believe me, they're probably going to do the same to you. So like I said, you just watch the character, look at people's character, because some people have like flaws that cannot be retrained when you become an adult. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody is selfish, for example, a selfish person will get pulled over for a suspended driver's license. Okay, go to the jail and volunteer information to get themselves off the hook because they're on probation and they don't want to get in further trouble. That's a very selfish person. It's no one asked him all that information, right? No one asked any of that information. It was just, you know, yes or no, yes or no. So just watch who you have around you, people. For real. It's important. You're going to let people in your private world. Just watch who's around you. What's up, Rishik? What's up, everybody? Please hit the like button as you come in. Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you all for coming in. This is April TCG, and you're my TCG fam. All right. So yeah, some people I guess are better with uploading videos, because honestly, I've ran out of information to talk about with this trial. So do you all want to talk about something else? I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I don't want to leave because there's people in here. So I feel good. Thank you all so much for coming in and watching my video. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys are, you know, watch my uploads that I put out. I think they're very funny with the little emojis and the sounds that I use for the videos. Be sure to check them out, especially my shorts. They're hilarious. So be sure to check them out. And be sure to subscribe and click on the notifications bell. Click on the notifications bell. So yeah, my name is April. This was this channel originally was a garden channel, and I still do my gardening. I just don't upload the information anymore because no one was paying attention. And my thing was I was trying to show people like me that you can actually garden. Hey Elizabeth, thank you. That's sweet. So yeah. So now I've branched off into, because I'm nosy, as I stated probably 5 times on here. I just I want to talk about stuff that's going on in the real world. And just, make light of everything that's going on. Especially with this trial. It's hilarious. It's unfair for Young Thug. And it's just hilarious. So I'll be giving... I just can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow with Woody. With his funny self. So as long as you all are in here, I mean, let's find something to talk about, because I've pretty much gone over my list of things that I wanted to discuss as far as the trial is concerned. I wish I can hear your voices. Well, nice to meet everybody. Thanks for watching. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. And click on the notifications bell. I put out lots of uploads, so we'll keep you up to date on what's going on. Auntie, that's cool. I'll take that. That's fine. Aunties are pretty, so. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I can see myself being called the auntie, because I am like the cool lady, I am that. Excuse me. I'll have more to talk about next time, though. But again, I can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow in the Fulton County Courthouse. It's funny. No, I don't think I look like Azealia Banks. But thank you. Oh, no. That's not an insult. Calling me auntie, that was cool. I don't mind that at all. Unless you meant it in a bad way. But no, I don't mind it. I think that's cool. Yeah, I may seem like I'm sensitive. I'm not a sensitive person. Yeah, I like to converse with people and talk. So yeah, it's just I've gone over the list of things that I had to talk about. So like, without knowing people, I'm wondering, how do people go live without knowing people and just talk about, just their themselves or normal stuff, This is new for me. Yeah, it's new for me. All right, so there's, let's see, I think 24 people, and there's 4 likes. Do you all mind hitting the like button? I would really appreciate it, so we can get the channel to grow, and we can do more lives. and I can do more research and put out more information, or disseminate more information. How about that? Because that's what my true goal is, honestly. I want people to be aware of what's going on in their government. This doesn't seem like late night conversation, but that's okay. You know, it's never too late to talk about, to make ourselves aware, right? Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Okay, so let's talk about Atlanta. Okay. All right, so let's talk about how Atlanta has been supposedly transformed. Okay. So let me just give you all a little insight, because a lot of people, they're not aware of this. So what happened with Atlanta? Atlanta used to be considered a straight college town government. Okay. Over by Spelman College, over on that side off of Ashby Street, that was like a historical district. Okay. And so just like most cities, the historical districts are like a few blocks away from the small historical district. You have the hood. And the hood of Atlanta is not good. So when you're visiting Atlanta, stay on the main streets, and stay where the main things are going on, and go to places like just don't go sightseeing and stuff like that. Don't do that, because Atlanta can be very dangerous. It really can. And it's a lot of car thieves, a lot of that. So be careful. So what's up, everybody? What's everybody doing on their Sunday night? It's late. Who's got to get up and go to work in the morning? It is so late. Yeah, it's just about 12 o'clock in the morning. I think somebody said good morning. Oh, it was you. It was you, PA. You said good morning. Where are you from? Or did your clock already hit 12 when you wrote that? 12 a.m. What's up, everybody? Be sure to hit the like button as you're coming in or going out. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notifications bell as well. What's everybody doing on this Sunday night? What's everybody up to? What's up? What's up, everybody? Caitlin. Oh my goodness. Did you all hear about the bodyguard, well, ex-bodyguard of P. Diddy? So he's coming out saying that he broke up fights between Puffy and Cassie, physical fights. So, and of course, with the video that we saw in the hotel, you know that's not like, that wasn't a one-time thing, because he went, like, he was very comfortable in the coming out of the room in the hallway of the hotel. Like, he was very comfortable with himself. So I'm not surprised. Anything, well, I'm not going to say that, because I mean, they've been saying some crazy stuff about Puffy, but like, I'm not surprised as far as the Cassie thing, because at the time when Cassie signed with Bad Boy, I was living in Jersey, and I remember her first performance live. She cannot sing. Oh my goodness. And everybody was like, okay, why did he, because he was pumping her up, like, you know, more so than the other artists that he already had that had talent. So I knew something was going on. And then she was 15 years old, I think. I think she was 15, 16. She was underage. So from that point, like when parents give their children away like that, I mean, what do you expect, right? Gotta stay with your kids when you send them out there to do work. in the entertainment industry, you have to be ready to pack your bags and go with them. For real. It's some, it's a lot of people out here that will hurt, you know, people. So look after your kids. All right, so what's everybody doing? What is everybody doing? Okay. If you're coming in, if you're new coming in, be sure to click on the like button as you're coming in and leaving out. And subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of humorous uploading videos that I upload. And be sure to check them out. And click on the notifications bell so you can get the videos as they come out, because I do them usually on a daily basis, and it's usually like I live in the day, you know what I'm saying? So I do my videos on that day, on current daily things. So you don't want to like check a video out a week after it's already been out, because my videos are whatever day that I put it out is usually about that day, something that happened that day. So be sure to click on the notifications bell. Okay. So who works from home? Anybody work from home? Or hybrid? I guess a lot of people are working hybrid like myself. Since the pandemic, we were strictly in the office, and then the pandemic hit and we were completely at home, and then we went hybrid. Yep. Kaylin with the root beer. Don't start with that. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I have glasses. Why? Because this is my first time sitting down face to face going live. So that's why I'm wearing the glasses, for comfort reasons. Yep. Eventually I'll, you know, be more comfortable. Yep. So again, anyone coming in who's a father, happy Father's Day. Well, it's actually over. It's past midnight. So I hope you all enjoyed your Sunday, though. Enjoyed your day with your fathers or your husbands or whoever. Or you all enjoyed it. Enjoyed Father's Day, period. Fathers they do not get enough recognition that they should get. for sure. Who's working tonight? Or here it's night. Who's working? Anybody at work? Or is everyone at home? I know we're probably in different time zones. Everyone is. So, let's see. Hmm? What the world? Hi. One thing that I don't like about this camera is that it makes me look like sitting down. You can only see the top, and it makes me look like I'm a really big person. I really don't like the way I look on the top of area because I'm not a big person. Let's see if I can. No. Yeah, that didn't make it any better. But yeah, I'm not a very big person. What's up, everybody? I don't. Thank you. What's up, Brian? Can't sleep? Sorry to hear that. Chicago. How's the weather in Chicago? Really? I'm shocked. So I thought we were the hottest region right now. I'm in the southeast region, and whew, goodness. Yeah, I can imagine if it's about 99 degrees. It's, yeah. Okay, I see. Oh, really? Yeah, that does sound odd for Chicago. Chicago is up there in an area where it does get a lot of snow. Roughly an hour before it was set to end. All right, so we can talk about, I was talking about the public records that I got earlier in certain counties. If you all want, we can talk about um, this information. So like I like to see what the police departments are doing, how they handle certain cases, how they investigated certain cases, just to see if people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. What now? Okay, well, we thank you for your service, Brian. I don't know. I've heard a lot about 25 years. Okay, that's good. Thank you for your service. I've heard a lot about Chicago police. Yeah. Being a police officer is a hard job. I must say that. I mean, from what I see, I don't work for law enforcement, but boy, some of the things that you guys have to go through, or, you know, people that you have to deal with. Okay. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Be sure to like the video. What's this? They're saying a lot about gun violence on Father's Day. Yeah, body cameras. Yep. I appreciate that, Brian. So, Brian, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I came on live to just do a recap of this week with the Young Thug trial, because it's hilarious. It really is. So I was just doing a recap. There's a witness, Woody, right? There's a witness, Woody. He's really what's this? Common sense. Okay. So yeah, I was talking about the trial, and Woody, the witness that's on stand right now, and he's going to continue tomorrow. I think the state is just about done with their questioning. So I can't wait for the cross-examination by Mr. Steele and Mr. Adam and Mr. Sharp. Can't wait for them to do their thing. But yeah, the good thing is that for Young Thug is that Woody, he's taken back. He's recanted his statement. So I don't know how this is going to go, because from what I understand, this was the state's um, biggest witness, or the most important witness. It's not called that, but it's called something else. But yeah, so they were needing that statement. Yeah, I'm Eastern Standard Time, Loney. Well, see, the jury, they they don't know of, they don't know about that. They only, as a juror, you're supposed to go with what is presented to you in the courtroom. You can't go off of what happened in, before this trial. You have to go by what's happening in the trial. It's 12:24. I'm in Georgia, Loney. It's 12:24 a.m., Loney. They've moved trials because of what, Brian? What did they move trials? Why did they move trials? in your state? Oh. So it was called Chicago's Family Secrets. That's what it was called? The trial for the Chicago mob? You know, why is it that every major city has a mob? Mobs are everywhere. And they don't have a certain look either that you think, you know, they're different. I believe you. I bet that was pretty interesting. I bet you heard a lot of interesting things. Oh, the jury. You're not saying you were. Yeah, you said you sat in on, you were a juror. Okay. I bet that was really interesting. That's different. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I think high profile cases, I think they should move the jurors, you know, to a secluded area in high profile cases because, I mean, people have ways of getting information, getting, you know, to people. I mean, it's not hard. Yep. Money talks. Yep, money talks. You know, I'm sitting here, Brian and everyone else, because, no, it's not right. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's the people that work in the systems. Wow, it's crooked. Oh, you're good, Brian. Hey, everybody coming in. I was just in here. We were talking about the trial, and we were doing a recap of the Young Thug case this week. That's all that we were doing. And just discussing Woody. Welcome to the channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll get a little better with these lives. I had taken some notes and I've discussed everything that I wanted to speak on, so just kind of ran out of what to talk about. So we're just talking about the um, judicial system and just chatting. Yep, just chatting. But I was saying earlier about the information that I've gathered, the public records that I get. Excuse me. And I was trying to figure out how to disseminate this, I guess, series that I'm trying to put out. This is in regards to how investigators, how they go about investigating crimes and the types of crimes that that turn into convictions, and the reason why certain things are not convicted, and all of these things. So I just wanted to I was just curious as to the process of the investigative piece. Brian, you probably would know about that part, being a police officer for as long as you have been. But yeah, the judicial system is interesting. Yeah, a lot of interesting things to talk about with the judicial system. Pretty interesting. So we were just talking about the system and how things are, just how things work, the process, and just other things. But as far as the trial this week, I can't wait for tomorrow to see what Woody's gonna bring to us tomorrow. I really can't. This guy is hilarious. He really is. Yep, Woody has created his own English language. For instance, let's say there's a robbery. The suspect is identified. We take the case to a state's attorney, okay, for review. Looks over the case and will grant an arrest. Okay, so it's really up to the state's attorney. So the DA's office. Okay. Okay, so it's not the original report, I guess, that's to the police. So it's not the police that decide, it's the DA's office that decide to charge. I guess that's okay, that makes sense. Yep, that does make sense. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So that would be something interesting to gather, because the information I've gathered is pretty much from the records from the police departments, but I would love to know how many people were, what cases were charged, and when people are not charged. That's some interesting. So I really would need like the DA's office, public records. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's about the report too. Okay. So as a police officer, you would be able to Like when you say write a good report, are you meaning like influence, you know, putting your own personal influence in that report? Is that what you're meaning? You typed out the warrant. Okay, so you can't do that. Okay, so when you say write a good report, what is that entailing? Just the facts, or? Okay, I see. Okay. Well, I've learned something tonight. Thank you. Okay, got it. So that's the foundation to everything. Who, what, when, where, how. That seems to be the foundation to everything. Who, what, when, where, how. Yep. Everyone, welcome to the chat. Be sure to like the video as you're coming in and or leaving out. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notifications bell. I hope everyone had a great Sunday. And I'm just talking about the Young Thug trial and Mr. Woody, who's on the stand right now, and how what to expect tomorrow. It's going to be a fun time to see what is he going to say tomorrow. It's going to be fun. And I'll be sure to, if anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to update everybody tomorrow. We'll do another a recap about it. Well, that's Young Thug's attorney, Mr. Steele. Thanks for bringing that up, Brian. That is very important. That actually happened this week, and that's a highlighted point that I didn't actually write down. But yes, Mr. Steele was hit with contempt. This is Judge Glanville. He's a tough character. So he is not acting neutral, the judge. And the reason that he was hit with that contempt is because after they came back from recess, he brought to the judge's attention that he found out that the judge and the state's attorneys met with the witness in private without notifying the and this was actually in the morning. They met with this guy for 3 hours, the judge included in that meeting, and they didn't notify the defense. So Mr. Steele, the defensive side, he brought that up to the judge. Excuse me, that's my dog. Oh, that correct. So yeah, so the judge was asking, he wasn't concerned with his behavior. He was concerned with how did Mr. Steele know that they met with the witness. So so Mr. Steele was like, you know, that doesn't matter. He was saying, client attorney privacy. So he was using that as to the reason why he couldn't disclose the information of how he found out that the judge and the state's attorneys met with the witness for almost 3 hours. So, so because he wouldn't tell the judge of how he found the information, the judge actually judged him in contempt of the court. It was crazy. He was actually, I guess you could say, arrested pretty much. Yeah, he was pretty much arrested. It was, it was so crazy. This happened, I think, Monday. This was the opening of the week. Judges. Yeah, he's definitely. It seems like he's working for the state for sure. Yep, it sure does. Right. He is making it tough for the defense. He sure is. Yeah, he's like overruling all the objects. I mean, he's really being tough on the defense. Yeah. So you must be reading about it. So yeah, thank you for bringing the points up, because that's what I wanted to discuss. I guess a lot of people aren't aware possibly of what the trial is about. Not everyone is following it like I am. So okay, I see. So okay, so it is, I guess, on news nationally. Okay. So yes, RICO charge. Now I don't know much about RICO, but absolutely he's being charged with RICO. And I was just saying, like, now he's from Atlanta, okay? There's more powerful gangsters in Atlanta than Young Thug. Young Thug is just a big name because he became a rapper. So that's the only reason why YSL is as big as it is, or as far as the name, because he's known in the music industry. But there are bigger gangsters in Atlanta than Young Thug. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I read about. I read something like that. That's what they'll charge you with, because I was told that that was easy to get a conviction for RICO. That's what I think I read that it was easy to get a conviction for RICO. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but that's serious though. It's interesting because that's more serious than other crimes, but it's easier to get a conviction. I guess that's because it's a federal charge, a federal crime rather. I guess that's why. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, so you did undercover work the last 8 years. Oh, wow. Okay. So what they're doing with the undercover detectives that are still on duty, they're making sure that no public cameras they can't record them. But they're actually testifying in the courtroom, the ones that are still on duty. But we haven't seen them at all, so they're keeping them private. Yep. I bet that was exciting, being undercover. Oof. The last 8 years of your career, but that was exciting. I mean, it probably wasn't exciting for you. You could write a book about it. I can imagine. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. That must be, I bet you've got some interesting stories for sure. Really? Long hair? I can imagine. So you really had to play the part. Yeah. Scary. Yeah. I can imagine. Ooh, that's some tough work. So Brian, let me ask you, do they so when you're in training, and I guess this was probably a really long time ago, or throughout your career, um mhm. Oh, okay. Biker gangs. Wow. You know, I didn't know much about biker gangs until Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy. You know, what was I about to ask? Oh, no, it's not important. But yeah, Sons of Anarchy. I love that show. Okay, so you have a lot of information. Everything's important. Can ask me. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Hello, Bob. How are you? Thanks for joining. Be sure to like and subscribe and click on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my videos that I upload. Oh, wow. So do you live in the area of where you, I guess, were stationed? I guess that can be quite dangerous. Also, even though you're retired, I bet that's a little interesting. Hi, Kayla. Thank you for coming in. I created a whole. Oh. Did they? Oh, okay. Hey, Alice. Girl. Hey. girl. Come here, Alice. It's my little boxer. She's a sweetheart. So what is, let me see what RICO stands for. Racketeering. Let's see. Yeah, racketeer, influenced and corrupt organization act. Wow. Yeah, that makes it sound scarier than the letters RICO. Racketeering. Wow, that's serious. Yeah, so I don't think if he weren't if Young Thug was not a name, you know, a big name, I don't think he would be charged with that for sure. Not the YSL organization, or the organization, the label can get you out. Can get you out away a long time. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Put away a long time. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have many RICO cases here in Georgia. No need to type fast, Brian. Take your time. Yep, I appreciate the information. RICO cases, I'm sure, I can imagine. Places like Chicago, of course, New York City. I heard Philadelphia. But you know what? After this trial, they're probably gonna open up a. It's probably this RICO case is gonna open up a lot of other RICO cases. Yeah, a lot of mob, because this is not a mob, but it's a gang, or allegedly a gang. So, and there's a lot of gangs in Atlanta that are bigger than Young Thugs, well, than the YSL group. Oh, you said mafia. That's okay. Mafia. Extended criminal penalties. What was a different person? No, don't bite that. That sounds really interesting. Wow. That sounds really interesting, Brian. So, like, you should write your book and title it Undercover, Behind the Scenes. That sounds really interesting. A lot of people would read that. Well, let me just say this. Believe it or not, it sounds really interesting. So, yeah. Undercover, behind the scenes. So, Brian, when I start doing interviews, I'm going to have you on an interview. That'll be pretty exciting. Oh, can you do that? I don't know if you can do that or not. You wouldn't have to show your face. You could just, I guess, speak and... Okay, great. Yeah, I'll interview you. You'll be one of my guests. I found this couple out of Virginia, and they like remodeled their home, and they're young. They're like in their 20s. They married right after college, and they bought their first home soon after, graduating from college and getting married. And they actually rebuilt their home, remodeled themselves without any experience. And when I say remodeled, I mean like redid the flooring and, you know, a lot of stuff. So I'm going to interview them as well. But yours is, it's more, yeah, that is awesome. But yours is going to be more so of what the channel is about right now. It's going to be very exciting. Would have been nice to kick off the lives with something like that, but that's okay. We'll get that scheduled, and okay, that'll be great, great, great. Yeah, a lot of people will tune in for that. Yep. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I have to get the technical part figured out. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting though. And you just have to make sure that you don't, you know, keep your information secure as far as your real name and all of that. So you wouldn't have to worry about me asking you for all that personal information, just about your job that you know, retired from. That would be great. Yeah. To my email. Yeah, to my email. It's in the description. Yep. Matter of fact, I have to clean my email. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be fun because I've been, you know, mainly discussing, I guess, the other side of the of cases and convictions and charges and things like that, the judicial system. But I haven't really discussed the public official side, the public worker side, law enforcement side. Thank you. It's actually better than it sounds right now. It's a little late for me, so it's a little it's not as vibrant. And then of course I'm a little nervous, being that this is my first face-to-face sitting down live. So, but I appreciate that. No, I haven't. Ties. John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne sounds familiar, but not Gacy. Really? Wow, that's big. Goodness. Now I can imagine that must have been super big. And you said this happened in the 70s. Yep. Wow. Really? That sounds exciting. Wow, that sounds exciting. I've never heard of this Gacy case. Oh, it says it here. Wow. Okay. Wow. And it's crawl space, my goodness. Still have this special. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, I haven't heard of this, but I definitely want to read about Gacy, John Wayne Gacy. Really? Wow. Mm-hmm. Adam Walsh. Yeah, he was the one that went missing, right? Yeah, I think John Walsh was the host of the show. John Walsh, the TV show. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember Adam Walsh story. Did this guy have anything to do with Adam Walsh? Let's see. Really? You know, I remember John Walsh talking about his son, but I never knew what actually happened to his son. I did not know that. Really? His head? Wow. So what did Dahmer and how was Gacy tied to Adam Walsh? Oh, Dahmer. Okay. He denied involvement. That's too much of a coincidence. Oh, Gacy wasn't. So it was just a serial killer, Dahmer. Okay. Wow. So he was never convicted of having anything to do with the Walsh case? Dahmer? since he denied involvement. Okay. Okay. So that makes sense. Hi, Randall. Thank you for coming in. That makes a lot of sense as far as why John Walsh was so passionate about his work, his show. I wonder why he denied that situation with all the things that he did. Hmm. Yeah, he was very passionate. I think it was called, what, Unsolved Mysteries? I don't know. I don't remember. American. Do you remember the name of the show? American. Let me see. John Walsh. See if I can find it. Yeah, that would probably give me nightmares. Okay, America's Most Wanted. Yeah, America's Most Wanted. That's right. Yeah, he was very passionate about his work. At least he appeared to be really passionate about his work. Hi, Donovan. No, I'm not KSI's mom. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, he talked about his son a lot, and I thought he was looking for him at one point. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the situation, but I remember him bringing up his son a lot. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. That's, and then him being killed in the way that he was, my goodness. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that is a sad situation. That's horrifying. Wow. Just discussing that one case is a lot. So I can imagine you've seen a lot of things. I can't wait to interview you. Wow. So do you ever think about any of those situations? Anything that you've run into? Well, I'll ask that for the interview. I'll save that for the interview. Oh, I'm sure you probably do. My goodness. I can imagine that. That's a lot for someone's mind. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we just hear about, a crime, but a detective or I guess law enforcement would see it on a daily basis. So that can be a lot. Like I said, a lot of us, we don't really, civilians, we don't look at that side. We look at the other side. So, I guess we should keep our minds open for both, on both sides, because that's a lot. You all have a tough job. That's, yep, important jobs. Are you serious? So he jumped in front of the train? How could that, is that, that sounds unreal. Wow. Yeah, that alone would, I don't think I would probably ever forget something like that. My goodness. Well, I sure hope that you have, gotten treatment for your PTSD. Oh, gosh. That's horrible. People jumping in front of trains. Just the sound of a train on the railroad tracks sounds scary. Even when you're like stopped, with the little, when a train is coming and you're stopped in your car, the sound of the train is so loud and hard. I couldn't imagine someone jumping in front of a train, even standing close to that area. That's just something else. Goodness. What? It sounds unreal. Why would you have to? Hmm. Yeah, that's some that's some heavy stuff. And like I said, I hope that you're getting treatment for your PTSD. And I'm sure you probably are, with you knowing that you have PTSD. So the coroner picked up. Wow. Hmm. Whew. That's heavy stuff there. Now that's, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, us civilians, we don't think about those types of things. We just don't. We don't think about suicides and things that law enforcement have to walk into. Things like that. And that's, those types of things. I can imagine you have seen your share of hell. Those types of things makes us, we appreciate you all for your service. Us regular civilians, we really appreciate you all for your service. Yeah, that's sad. That's a lot to have to intake in your mind for all those years. It's a lot, and someone has to do it. So we really appreciate you all for your service. Yep. It's just, there's so many, the reason that us as civilians, we look at the other side and not the law enforcement side, is because of what's presented to us in the media. And when I say look at, I guess, you know, the way that we stereotype law enforcement, that's what I'm referring to. But we have a lot of respect for law enforcement. I know I do. What is abandon? What's abandoned? What? Who's abandoned? No one lives where? Oh, okay. Oh, you mean someone was shooting at you? Hey there, Offma 1245. Welcome to the channel. Okay, 3 bullets in it. Wow. Hmm. Well, hopefully things like that didn't happen too often. Hopefully that's like a rare thing for people to shoot at law enforcement. Or were they shooting at you while you were undercover or as law enforcement? Hi, Life with Brooklyn. Welcome to the channel. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that being undercover must be quite dangerous. Yeah. I bet you've had some scary situations that you can share for sure. Hmm. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Be sure to hit the like the video, and subscribe to my channel, and click on the notifications bell. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. This is really neat, going live. You can connect with people. It's interesting. What's your question? So the reason I have sunglasses on inside is because this is my first time going live, sitting down, face to face like this. And I was just a little uncomfortable about that. So I thought this would make it a little more comfortable. Good question. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm sure you can. These are not that dark. Yeah, it's just a comfort thing. This is what Michael Jackson used to do when he would get on stage. Hi, Adriana. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Michael Jackson would wear sunglasses when he performed because he was actually shy. Yep. That's interesting. Wow, it's been almost like watching an episode of a show in here this evening, tonight. Pretty interesting. Yeah, Brian, you should definitely write that book. That's a bestseller for sure. You didn't have to do that, Brian. Okay. Thanks everyone so much for coming in tonight. I know it was kind of late, but I think I'll probably, for now, do lives at late at night, to be quite honest. But yeah, I'll see what's going on tomorrow inside of the courtroom, and then if anything interesting goes on, I'll definitely come back and do a recap in a live. Okay, be sure to click on notifications so that you don't miss a video. I usually upload videos. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and come back tomorrow whenever you get the notification that I'm available, and we'll connect more. Thank you. Brian, good night. Everyone, good night. Okay, so check my email. I don't today. Okay, I'll just wait a few minutes. Well, thanks everyone for coming in. I really appreciate it. I'm April, and welcome to my channel, April TCG. And you all are the TCG family. All right, so I'm just still waiting on the email. I think it would have come through by now.